Hey guys, Fierceforce here. Topic of discussion today is Feral Druid tanking. Alright, the priority list goes stamina, agility, then dodge. Strength is rendered pretty much useless for us now, and same as haste. The secondary stats you want to be looking for is your crit mastery combo. Your crit because it's going to proc your mastery for you, and the higher mastery, the more you're going to absorb. Alright, so that's what you want to be looking for. For people who are starting off tanking, yes, you're going to need hit and expertise. You're going to have problems generating threat at the beginning if you're missing and dodging, or they're dodging and parrying you a lot. So that's going to be a problem. Once you get to a certain gear level and you find that you're having no problem with your threat, that's when you're going to start looking into reforging out of hit. You never want to gem for hit, just never. It's bad. You don't want to do that. You always want to be reforging out of haste and into dodge, if possible. Alright, dodge is what you want to be reforging into. Alright, so stop wasting time, let's get right into this rotation. Alright, pretty straightforward. Thorns if possible, bear form. Enrage. Off the pull, I do a fairy fire followed by a charge. Additional threat. Then the first, you want to get your 3 last rate stacks up and your moralizing shout. You do not want either of those to fall off. This little flame buff that you're seeing pop up here is from my 2 set. It does 10% additional fire damage from my Mango Maul. That's pretty much it. When it comes to Pulverize, now, people ask me a bunch of questions about this all the time. Do you use it? Why don't you use it? Personally, you might have a different opinion on it. I don't use it that much. Alright, maybe in the middle of the boss fight or once I know I have my threat down in concrete, because the crit isn't worth the rage, if that makes sense. Because once you use it, it consumes your lacerates, and then you have to put all 3 stacks back up. Now, the crit that it gives you, yes, it's beneficial, but for me, isn't a necessity. I find, yes, once I have enough threat, then yes, I'll use Pulverize and start redoing and rinsing through the rotation. Now, the reason why I'm attacking these targets is to show you a quick way and easy it is to do multi-target tanking. It's pretty straightforward. You know what I mean? You can, if it's 2 targets, it's very easy. You can just switch between back and forth and your Mango Maul on both of them. You can have enough threat going back and forth, and throw in your Swipe Thrash, of course, so you can hit both targets. Very easy. You want Demoralizing Shout on both of them, and that's pretty much it. You just don't want to let your stacks fall off, and you're not going to have a problem with threat. Now, if it's 2 or more, and you want to get some amazing damage on there and make sure you're not going to lose any threat, is you can pop Berserk. You keep your last rates up if possible, and your threat is just going to be retarded. Like, you start pushing stupid numbers, and you're not going to have a problem, okay? Quick thing before I let you guys go, I'm going to show you guys my cooldowns, how I use them, and how I rinse through them. So don't be paying attention to the damage up here. I'm just going to be showing you more of the stats wise. Over here you see my dodge is at 34.23, just self buffed. Raid buffed, it's usually around 41. I got the new trinket from the new dailies. It's called the Moonwell Veil. It's amazing, personally. 510 stamina, and on use it's gonna spawn this little blue pool that you just see around my character and pops my dodge up to 41% alone. That's very helpful. The Scales of Life trinket, it stores up to 17k overheals on you, and it's a use effect. Not many people like that, but it will instantly heal you for 17k if you have that much overhealed, which in a raid, again, you're gonna have that quite often. So it's pretty good. Bark Skin, it's a 1-minute cooldown. I have it set up for macro that it's going to set up that raid warning up there. So basically your healers will know that you will be taking 20% reduced damage. Very helpful. And it's the same thing for my survival instincts. Your raid and healers will know that you are going to be taking 50% reduced damage. Very helpful. Then finally, it's Frenzy Regen. It increases your the healing on you by 30%, and obviously your health by a nice chunk. A quick thing, for people who may be wondering if where my maul is or where my swipe is, I've set up a macro that includes them both. So my number 1 here is my mangle and my maul in one thing. So if you're curious about that, just leave a comment below and I'll be sure to help you guys out. And same thing with the thrash, it ties in the swipe. So you're not having to worry about 5 moves, for example, and it's just cut down to 3 buttons. Find out it's worked great, helped my thread out a lot, and it's less to worry about. Alright, so comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys.